Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is going to be another video in the whole line of makeup releases, sneak peeks, all of that, all of the things we like, all of the things that maybe we don't like so much. So we shall see what we have today. I have quite a list, but before we do that, of course I need to give credit to Samantha March, who is the original creator of this whole show, and you will find her linked in the description box, as well as all my sources, as well as everything that I'm talking about. I'm doing this every single week and I feel so stupid, but has to be done anyway. And I also want to update you on something, because I always tell you when I'm ordering something, right? So last week was the 4th of July, and that was tragic because there were sales everywhere. Everything that is American based was basically like half price or 30% off. And if you want to have something anyway, then you better order on a day like this, right? So I went on ColourPop website. And I wanted to, actually I wanted to buy the Aha Honey palette, the yellow palette, and I wanted to buy the Blue Moon palette, and obviously I would have to buy more in order to get free shipping, internationally free shipping. That would be from $50 up, so I would have to, you know, order something else, which is absolutely no problem. I wanted to also have the Good Sports palette. All of these things are anyway on my list. I wanted to buy them, and then most of the things were already sold out, most of the things I wanted. So then though, I saw that they also had a sale that is on those build your own palettes. It's 24 eyeshadows that you can choose and build them yourselves. So I could not resist. I think they were down to $45, and usually they're, I don't want to say something wrong, 75 or something like this, I'm not sure, but much more expensive. So anyway, I gave myself two palettes, two 24 eyeshadow palettes. One is going to be matte and one is going to be shimmers, I think. I don't even remember, but it's beautiful. I chose, of course, very beautiful, vibrant, colorful, beautiful shades, and I'm super excited about it. Can't wait for that to come in. So this is that one order, and in the end I did not end up having the Blue Moon palette and all of this, because honestly now I think I can cover it with all the singles that I ordered. So let's see. Then the other order is from Davina, and I have told you already, I don't know, a long time, that Davina is definitely on my list of brands to try. And of course Davina is a price range that is, for me at least, it's not ColourPop, right? So, and the shipping also from Davina is very expensive. She's based in the UK, and I checked the shipping to Israel is just $50. $50 just the shipment, so that is crazy. Anyway, I have relatives coming in from Germany in about 1.5 months, so I have her ship my order, which I'm going to talk about in a second. I have her ship that to Germany and they'll bring it to me, so the shipment ended up being $15, so that's of course a difference. Anyway, so I'm super excited about this. I went on her website and a lot of stuff there also was sold out. All the beautiful duochromes and those bundles, the Willy Wonka exploders and the Galaxy Dust, all of these series were sold out, unfortunately. I know that she's gonna bring them back. Anyway, it was I just felt like in a candy store, just going through the website and looking at everything, not even having it, just looking at it. It makes me so happy. Anyway, so I ordered, I think it ended up just being 7 shadows, 7 singles. Most of them are going to be shimmers. I wanted to go for duochromes, but the nicest duochromes were sold out right now. And the other ones, you know, if I'm already investing $10 for one single shadow, then I want it to be exactly what I want it to be, right? So most of them are shimmers, which is also very nice. And I think next time I'm going to go for matte and try out the matte formula, but for now this is it. And yeah, so I'm very excited for that to get here, but that will probably be towards the end of September only, because as I said, I'm not getting it shipped here. It's gonna go to Germany and then my relatives will bring it to here. Anyway, so that is that. All right, updated you on that. And because you know what, August is my birthday month. And I have this agreement with my husband that I'm going to order my own gifts. Usually I don't just go and spend money like this, but you know, when there's already such a big sale, like in the case of the ColourPop order, then you just have to do it. You know, you have to do it if you want to order something anyway. It just makes sense. And yeah, and then I said to him, listen, I order all of my own gifts for my 40th birthday. You just give me one single sunflower. I wonder if he's gonna stick to that, because I don't want a big bunch of roses or something like this. I hate everything that is just default, you know, because that's what you do. You give a bunch of roses. I hate that. I want this to be customized for me. I don't want balloons. I don't want cakes. I don't want anything. I just want one sunflower. That's what I want. And the rest of the gifts I take care of myself. So still haven't started talking about the new makeup releases, but I have one more thing that I need to mention, which sort of brings us into that. Last week we spoke about Emby Boutique, or I spoke about Emby Boutique, and I already mentioned that there has been some drama going on, that there is some eye safety issue with her products, and stuff has been found growing on her products. I personally, I have some products of hers and I have no bad experience at all with that. So I already told you last time when I mentioned one of her palettes that please, if you have an issue or if you have questions, please contact her yourself. So now, yesterday when I'm filming this, Amy Loves Makeup made a video where she at the end of the video said that she is not going to feature Emby Boutique anymore because of all those issues. And this is actually when I almost thought that I'm going to stop breathing, because you know what, I have featured Emby Boutique here quite a bit, and I have been writing to Monique, who is the owner and creator of all of this, quite a bit, and we are not, like, I don't owe her anything, she doesn't owe me anything, I don't need to say anything about this, but I felt so wrong about her being, you know, dragged through the mud like this. Not that Amy did it in any way that was not that she was like dirty about it, but I just felt that this is wrong. This is wrong. I felt like it's wrong. So I contacted Monique after this and I asked her, listen, what is going on? I really want to know, because I want to know. Please tell me, is there anything that you can tell me that I can talk about in my videos in order to like bring out the truth? And she was actually very nice, and she responded almost immediately to me, and she said that there is this one woman who has been dragging her through the mud, who is out to slander, and she's just waiting for every post, and she's posting on those posts negative remarks and things like this, and there is actually no substance to all of that, Monique is hiding her ingredients and all of that. Monique said, all of my ingredients are listed on my Etsy for everybody to see. Everybody can, like, she is totally transparent. She's using her own shadows. She would not use anything on her own face and body that is not safe. And she just, you know, she just tries to let the storm blow past and hope for the best. And it is so unfair, because this young woman is taking her life into her own hands. She's not sitting back and just waiting for miracles to happen. She's actually going out and trying to achieve it herself, and I compliment her for that, and it's an amazing thing. And not a lot of young people have this drive, and she is super driven and super passionate, and as far as I'm concerned, I believe her 100%. I have no reason to doubt her. If I should be wrong, then shame on me, but I have no reason to do so. I have absolutely no reason, and if I had a reason, I would tell you. So this is my opinion, this is my experience with her. I have always had the feeling of complete perfect customer service, of complete transparency, and that is all I can say. And I hate it that there's this injustice, that people are just being banned and slandered, and there is no research being done. And this is is what my opinion is. This is my point of information right now, and I just wanted to share that with you because I think it is a real shame that stuff like this happens all the time in the beauty community, and I'm just so sick and tired of this. And if you have watched my videos here a bit already, then you know that I'm not up for just bashing brands just because they are that brand or that brand. If there is a reason to criticize a brand, then yes, but on the other hand, if there is not, then let's just calm down and just see also what the source of the conflict is, okay? So with all of that being said, I just want to go to the side and also, just as my first thing and just to make a point, feature one of the new palettes from Emby Boutique. And this is the Prismatic Holographic Multichrome Vegan Eyeshadow Palette. And I'm going to also give you some swatches because that shows much better than the actual pans in the palette how beautiful those shades are. So they're all listed here on Instagram with the names and the shifts, and I'm just going to give you an example. For example, there is one that shifts from red to orange to gold. Then there is one that is from white to blue to red. Then there is one from violet to yellow, which sounds super intriguing. So there are all kinds of shades, and it's 15 shades altogether. And I think it looks really, really beautiful, and I hope she has a lot of success with all of this. She also said that her business has not been terribly affected by this. Orders are coming in, and people are not being unfair to her so far. So thank God, and my blessings go to her. We should all be transparent and do whatever we can do in our own right and what is in our might and in our wisdom to be good people and to do everything that is right. And but on the other hand, I am a mother of 7 children. Like, if someone touches my cubs, my little cubs, I'll turn into a lioness like in 1 second. And Monique is not my cub by all means, but she is out there and she's fending for herself, and I feel that this is not right. So with all of that being said, I hope that helped a little bit, and we're moving on, okay? And I will feel free to touch up on this whole subject, of course, if I have some new information or anything, so I'll let you know. The next thing is from Benefit Cosmetics, and it looks like this. So amazing. So this is the Easy Smokin' Eyes palette. Yeah, this is very easy. It's like 3 shades of taupe and a rosy, what is that even? I don't know. It looks like 2 different colors in 2 different pictures. Once it looks like more like a bone color, in the other picture it's more like a rosy, what is that? I don't know. Anyway, so that is pretty. Not for me. It retails for £20.50 and is available only on Cult Beauty. Alright, moving on. Next thing is from Estee Lauder, and Estee Lauder has collaborated with, wait, I have to check that I'm saying this right. This is a designer, I think. It's Duro Olovu. I have no idea if that is right. I'm so sorry if it's not. And this is a limited edition collection, and they're celebrating the freedom of expression and embracing the individuality with curated shades wrapped in designs by the fashion designer Duro Olovu. Something like this. So there is a day eyeshadow palette that retails for $39. There is a night eyeshadow palette that retails for $39. There is double wear stay in place eye pencils in 2 shades that retail for $26. And then there are Pew Color Envy Sculpting lipsticks. These names really, in 2 shades for $32. That is that collaboration from Estee Lauder. Then we're going back to ColourPop, and ColourPop is coming out with the Passport to Summer palette. This is the one, and I think this looks absolutely beautiful. Yes, this is more like I don't know, it is almost leaning towards a neutral, even though there is like reds and oranges, and but I don't care. I think this is super, super beautiful. So there are 8 shadows on the one side, 8 shadows on the other, and then 2 blushes in the middle. And this retails for $40, and you actually get a value of $96 in that palette. So I think this is absolutely stunning. And if I wouldn't have just had a ColourPop order for $90, I would order this. You know. All right, next one is from Sydney Grace, and this is that bundle. It's a sneak peek of a bundle that is launching this month during their Christmas in July sale. So I did not even know that there is such a thing as Christmas in July, but I have seen that now a couple of times with different brands, that there is a Christmas in July. I guess we need another sale point or something, which I get. You know, we need to sell, we need to live, we need to earn money, but you know, I'm not against that. Yeah, and this is beautiful. I don't think the color story is super original. I think it has been done a lot now, but still, it's very pretty, and that is Sydney Grace. Okay, next thing is Touch of Glam, and they're coming out with mega dimensionals like that. And I have a video here that is super stunning, and I have not mastered how to do that here. I don't know. So I'm just going to include the pictures that, but you see even on the pictures how super amazing they are. So pretty. I don't have more information about the prices or if it is a bundle. Yeah, they are available as singles and bundles. That much I know, but I don't have prices, but they are super amazing. And as you know, I don't own anything like this in my collection, and I definitely see myself going that way. I want to wear something like this on my eyes soon. I just have to. All right, next thing is Peachy Queen. That is, wait, let me just pull up that other picture. As you know, I spoke about this in my last video from last week, that I always have to go back and forth between those Instagram posts. It's a bit annoying, but that's what has to be done. Okay, so this is the Summer Bloom palette from Peachy Queen. It's a half neutral and half colorful palette. It's all over pretty lovely. I have nothing like negative to say. For me, it is leaning a little bit too much, like the whole lower row for me is a little bit too similar. That does not work for me so well. The both of the upper rows, the middle row and the upper row. I'm really amazing today. All right, so those are fine. The lower row is a little bit too boring for me, but it's fine. It's a very cute, nice palette. That's Peachy Queen. Peachy Queen with the Summer Bloom palette. All right, so next thing is NARS, and they're coming out with a creamy concealer. That is now, no, maybe that is not even a new concealer. It is, I think it's an existing concealer that is now coming out in minis, travel size. Just as annoying as pizza palettes and taco palettes is travel size makeup. I hate that. I hate that. So the full size would be $30 and the travel size is $13. I just don't get the hype about minis. I don't. Anyway, so this is going to be available on July 11th online in Sephora, on the Sephora website, and that's all I have to say about that. All right, then there is Rosewood Cosmetics, and I have spoken about her maybe 2 weeks back or 3 weeks back, where I showed you the swatches of her lip glosses, and they looked super rich and almost like plastic paint, super shiny and vibrant and amazing. So now here you see, I guess this is the whole collection that she is working on right now, and I think this is super stunning. She has been posting the single lip glosses now, and I've been following her and liking her pictures because seriously, especially the ones that have these metallic shifts are absolutely stunning. The ones in the middle, there's like the pinks and like a little bit darker pink. Do you see that? Oh, so beautiful. Love them. Super beautiful. Love it. Anyway, so that is Rosewood Cosmetics. I'm very intrigued where she is going, because that girl, she's got, you know, she's got something there. All right, so there is Give Me Glow Cosmetics, and they are launching their Vintage Rose palette, and it's launching in the end of August, so there is still some time. But this is the palette, and it's just the sneak peek of the first 4 shades. There will be, of course, 4 more, and we'll see what the rest of the palette will be. For now, it looks okay. It does not blow me away. It is nothing that is extra spectacular that hasn't been done yet. Though Vintage Rose, I can see that. I can totally see the color scheme there. It will retail for $36, and then we'll see. I'm sure they will be giving us the rest of the palette or showing us how that will look very, very soon. So I will of course update you on that one. Next thing is from Natasha Denona, and they have been revealing, or she has been revealing, her new Mini Tropic palette that is launching. Is that today? Wait, that's today. When I'm filming this, July 8th, this is when this is launching. The color scheme is actually cute. Now, as you know, I don't lean at all to these small palettes. Plus, the darkest shades in the palette, again, are shimmers, which I absolutely don't vibe with at all. So the color scheme is nice, but I don't know. Just the blue in the middle and that shade to the far right is a matte, and all of the three other ones are shimmers. And I don't know. It's not for me. Plus, let's see. Do I have a price for this? $25. Okay, so that is not so bad, honestly, but don't forget that you're really just getting 5 shadows for $25, which is, you know, gotta make your choices. Next thing is gonna be Storybook Cosmetics, and they are coming out with this palette. This is the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes palette. So there is just, of course, the sneak peek. They're just opening the palette a little bit, and we just see 3 shades. It looks like a little bit more like subdued and like murky colors like this, which sort of Sherlock Holmes, you know, investigating in the dark alleys of London or something, sort of makes sense. So I'm surprised. I'm looking forward to see what is coming out when they release the whole thing. And let me see, do I know anything more about this? No, I just know that they had some trouble going on with their brand, and they have overcome it. I don't know what it was because I'm not following all this, but I think it was like drama involved also or something. I don't know. Anyway, they seem that they have overcome it and that they are good now, so fine. So this is the palette from Storybook Cosmetics. For me personally, I feel like the concept is good. I just don't feel that the bulkiness of that one side of the palette and all of this is very practical, but you know, maybe I'll grow into it. But let's see. Let's see what it's gonna be. All right, so there is Glisten Cosmetics, and they are sneak peeking the upcoming wow. They're sneak peeking the upcoming palette. So we see here now 1, 2, 3, 4 shadows of the upcoming palette, and this looks actually really, really nice. I don't know, it's also subdued and a little bit in the murky kind of a direction. I have no problem with that. I like crunchy looks. Crunchy. No, it's not like cereal, crunchy cereal. It's crunchy. I don't know. Whatever it is, you know what I mean. I like that. I think all of those shadows, even like with a black or something, could look really, really stunning. Sorry, it's really hot. As you know, I'm not using my fan here anymore because it interferes with my audio, so I'm really suffering from the heat, and if I'm melting, I'm doing this for you, okay? All right, so really like this, and I'm excited to see what the rest of the palette will be. The next thing is from what's called Shy J Cosmetics, and this is their palette. Wait, Tour of Venice palette. This is being revealed. It's 7 satin shimmers and 3 buttery mattes. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. I have nothing like against it or something. This will be available for purchase on July 19th. I don't see that I have a price for this. Do I have a price? No. But what I want to mention is that this brand is Savannah based, and I actually love this because I love the name Savannah, because, you know, Malkiela, one of my daughters, actually her first name, like her middle name, is Savannah, because I love that name. Anyway, so that is that. Shy J Cosmetics. Never heard of that before, but I'm here to learn, so that's what we do. All right, next thing is from Kraken Cosmetics, and I've spoken about Kraken Cosmetics before. I don't remember now what that was, but okay, so they are giving us the picture of their revamped Notice Me Senpai palette. I have no idea who is Senpai. I don't know. Am I too old? I guess I'm too old. I don't know. So this retails for $32. It's 5 mattes, 3 shimmers, 1 shifting shade. one foil and one satin. So that's what you get. The color scheme again is a little bit murky. I don't know what is going on. That's what we're doing now, I guess. You know, after all this hype with all the greens, the bright greens and the blues and the green and blue palettes and all of that seems to have sort of subsided a little bit, and now we're doing murky, which is good. Like, I have nothing against them. All right, next thing is from Burberry Beauty, and they're coming out with those glosses that look super nice. Each one will retail for $29, and they're coming out in 28 shades. So what you see here is not all of the shades. That is really all I know about this. So, but it's really beautiful. I personally cannot buy a lip gloss for $29, but just showing you because maybe you're fortunate enough that you can spend that kind of a money. All right, next thing is the Frida Kahlo and Ulta Beauty collaboration, and it's not a collaboration, it's a collection. It's a collection. So this is actually really pretty, I think. And it comes with a blush and bronzer duos, with cosmetic bag, with a brush set, with matte liquid lipsticks, with a face primer, with brow master, with a beauty signature box. I don't know for what one needs that, but okay. And then a beauty floral headband, which is cool. I would love that because, as you know, I love to wear flowers on my head wrap, and a liquid illuminator. So this is really pretty. I like this. I really like this. I actually want to have the flowers. I want to have the flowers of all the things, but also the palette. If I have, yes, I have a palette picture. I actually like the palette, and again, I have the feeling of this all being a little bit murky. Is it just me, or do you feel that too? Please let me know. Maybe I have to check my eyesight. Okay, BH Cosmetics is coming out with more of their travel palettes, and I think there were already 2 last year. Could that be? I think so. Was it last year? Time is running, so I don't know. But it was at some point in the past, okay? So they're coming out with 2 new eyeshadow palettes and one face palette. So the face palette is the Glowing in Grease palette that is highlighters and blushes. Is it blushes? Yeah, it's also blushes and highlighters, and I think this is actually pretty. It retails for $16. And then the eyeshadow palettes, there is one that is called Beautiful in Barcelona, and I just lost my page. Beautiful in Barcelona, which also retails for $16, and then the other one is called Summer in Saint-Tropez, and that's also $16. So the only thing that I find intriguing is the highlighter palette, but I have enough highlighters for now. Unless there is something spectacular, super spectacular, I don't think I have to invest in that right now. So that is not a release that I'm gonna go for. The eyeshadow palettes are, yeah, you know, it's not bad, but it doesn't blow me away. All right, next thing, almost done. Viseart. Viseart is coming out with this palette, and again, there are a few shimmers that are a little bit more bright, but overall, this is like a dark murky palette. Is it? Or is it just me? I don't know. So this is the Alcone Viseart palette. It is inspired by the vibrant spirit of downtown New York City. So I have not been in downtown New York City or anywhere close, so I don't know. Yeah, but that is 12 mattes and satins and shimmer shadows. And now, hold on to your seatbelts. It retails for $80. Yeah, okay. I can almost buy a ticket to New York City for that money. Alright, so the last thing I wanted to show you is from Hourglass Cosmetics. And there are new shades of their Weightless Refined glitter eyeshadow infused with light reflecting pearls to create high impact sparkling eyes. And who does not want to have high impact sparkling eyes? Okay, so this is a unique hybrid cream formula that creates reflective, buildable dimension for everything from a delicate shimmer to an intense prismatic finish in 5 different shades, and they retail for $29 each. Okay, I think this is it. Oh, we've done our best here, and this video, I know because of my long speech in the beginning, this is going to be horrible and nobody's going to watch this to the end. If you are one who watches it to the end, please let me know. Like, I want to give you a prize. All right, so what is my highlight? Actually, I think I would go for Emby Boutique just to make a statement, and because the palette is beautiful and I don't have anything like this in my collection and I want something like this in my collection, then the ColourPop palette that I mentioned, Passport to Summer, which I think is super, super beautiful. And I would say touch of Glam, those mega dimensionals, as singles or as a bundle. I want 2 bundles, please. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go with those 3. Let me check if there's anything else. Maybe the Frida Kahlo collection with Ulta. That is also nice, but it's more for me the headband than anything else. so I'm gonna exclude that because, alright. So yeah, that is it. I hope you had fun. I hope this wasn't boring. Please let me know what you feel, what was your favorite, what you didn't like, whatever. You know, this week has been not super exciting in makeup releases, so I don't know. Some weeks are like this, some are like that. Anyway, I gotta go and check on my kids. This is the summer, they are home. I have to be a mom and be on YouTube, so... yeah, so I see you here next time for my next video, and if you're new here, then please feel free to subscribe, and if you're not new here and you still like the video, then please give it a like, and I'll see you here next time, which is going to be for you tomorrow, for a very, very nice first impression of my Beauty Bay palette that I mentioned a couple weeks back that I ordered from Beauty Bay. And yeah, so you're invited to watch that too, and then I'll see you here, and up until then, give life a sparkle and let's spread some love, okay? Okay, see you tomorrow. Hugs and kisses. Bye.